Hi, my name is Josh Heath. What follows is a recording of a Chronicles of Darkness game that I ran for a group of folks doing an online sort of convention. One of the characters decided to take the character that I gave them, and they played it to type a little bit more farther than I anticipated them doing, but I would like to append some trigger warnings to this recording. It certainly includes a bit of sexism and some misogyny, as well as some violence. I would like anyone that is listening to know that this does not represent the player, but just the character's kind of understanding of the world. All right, so we are recording. We are going to be playing Chronicles of Darkness, also known as New World of Darkness for those that have been around a little while. We are playing Mortals. We are using the Blue Book. This is first edition World of Darkness,
Okay.
or Chronicles of Darkness again. Awkward phrasing for that. The good thing about this game is it's designed to be fairly modular, and it works particularly well for lower level mortals, I think, better than any other World of Darkness related product does. So first thing we're going to move into is I'm going to give you all some character choice options. If you have any questions about mechanics or anything like that while we're going, please ask me. The mechanics for this game are fairly easy. Anything on your character sheet that is a dot tends to equal a die, and that die is a d10. And when you are rolling dice, you want to get an 8 or higher. From a mechanics standpoint, exactly like that. The game is fairly easy to use with or without dice as we're going through it. And I'll give you some guidance if there's any questions about exactly what you'll need to roll when you need to roll it. This is a mature quote-unquote game, so there may be some dark themes in this game. If there are any concerns at any point, please let me know and I will stop and we will move on from that. For any particular trigger warnings, I would say violence. Not seeing anything necessarily beyond violence as an area of concern in this particular game, but throwing that out there. So let us get into character choices. I will want everyone to roll a d10 through roll 20 if you could, to see who gets to choose first. Okay. So we got 2 9s. I need you both to reroll.
Oh, come on. You suck.
All right. So Quinn's going to go first.
You're damn right.
You have the option, and I will give you just a general overview of each of these characters.
Okay.
There is a professor who happens to be a history professor.
That's it.
There is.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Are you sure? Do you want to hear any of the other ones?
I'd like to hear the rest.
There is a meteorology geek. You are all affiliated with a university in one form or another, to be clear. So you've got the professor, a meteorology geek, a genius townie, a former Army CrossFitter, a college dropout, and the person that I call the big guy. He happens to be a student on campus, and he's particularly large and boisterous.
Oh, those are good. Let's say I do like the history professor, but also the CrossFitter speaks to me.
Who knew?
But I think I'll take the genius townie. That sounds fun. It's just a neat thing.
Okay. Let me figure out the best way to share this with you, because I cannot figure out a way to do it through Roll20. And someone seeing this down the road will be like, "Hey, dummy, this is the way you could have done that." But
In order to share a character sheet on Roll20, if there's a macro built for it, all you have to do is have a token for that person and then assign the character sheet to that token.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am not set up for that. So I will do it through Google Docs, if that's okay with you for right now.
Yeah.
Cool. So I think I just shared it with you.
Okay.
Okay.
There it is.
Let's see. And then David. Brian, did you roll? I don't. Oh, yes, there you go.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Okay.
Right. Well, I was going to pick the Genius Townie, of course. No, it's fine. Let me see.
You're the CrossFitter. Those good guys.
Yeah, sure. I was actually. I hate to take this one, but I think I will go nuts today and play the big man on campus.
Okay.
So to speak.
Gotcha.
It'll be fun.
So he is a fun character.
I have my genius townie.
Okay.
Ooh, he is really smart. Genius level even.
Shockingly. Okay. I think, David, I just sent it to you, so if you're into issues, let me know. And Jake, you are next, sir.
I'm torn between the history professor and was it meteorology geek?
Meteorology geek.
Or what was the descriptor for the meteorology guy?
Uh,
I think I'm going to have to go with the meteorology geek.
Okay.
I love history, but let's do science.
okay, sent over. And Brian.
What does that leave me with?
So we have the professor, we
Mm-hmm.
have the former Army CrossFitter, and we have the college dropout.
College dropout.
Okay,
I most identify with that.
fair enough.
Awesome.
How are you going to share that with me, Josh? Do you have my email address or?
I do. Yeah.
I got it.
I will say I absolutely adore my specialties.
Fantastic.
They're hilarious.
I wasn't picturing my my character with this flaw, but now that I am, I'm really excited about it.
I'm hoping everyone enjoys the characters because I got excited making them all.
Nice. That I can do.
I'm younger than Sean. Holy cow!
So people are getting acquainted with their characters. The couple of key things that I want you to be able to see on the character sheet. So I'm just going to do a brief overview of how the game works. You roll generally an attribute and a skill, and everything else on the sheet, though very important, is often used in a different way. So that's probably a more complicated explanation of that than I needed. But any questions from the character sheet right now that anyone has?
I do have a question. So, I don't actually know how the virtue and vice works.
So anytime you're acting in character for your virtue or vice, you'll be able to get a willpower back. So if you are acting, say you have hope as a virtue and you're acting in accordance with your hope virtue, you'll get willpower. If you're acting within your vice and your vice is wrath, for example, then you would get willpower back as well. Willpower is one of those things that you'll be spending as you go and interacting with as you go through the game.
Okay.
Think of it a little bit as a sanity trait for this particular game.
You can spend it too, yeah?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Very useful.
Incredibly useful. If anyone has any questions about their merits, let me know. I think you all chose people that are fairly obvious what their merits do.
How will we use merits?
Merits generally are things that cause effects for your character. So, for example, if you are the big guy, you are literally a giant, and that gives you extra health levels. It also, just looking to see if there was anything that's not on the character sheet that it does, and it's not. It gives you extra health effectively, as well as the role-playing advantage of being a very big guy.
Okay.
From a management of character sheets and effective setup at this stage, any questions?
I think it'll be fine.
Cool. Then let me try this and see if this works. So you are on campus at the State University. It's just after Halloween. And a tradition I'm still getting a lot of feedback, and it kind of distracts me. So if I stop talking at any point, it's because of that. So it's a tradition at State University that there will be pumpkins on Howe Hall at some point around or before Halloween. There's also, sadly, a tradition that every 13 years a body is found outside of Howe Hall. And this has been happening since the university was founded. That being said, the last 2 bodies that were found over the 13-year periods were deemed suicides. So there's this view that the bodies being found are self-inflicted at this stage and not actual murders. But the student that was found, we'll just call him Dan, this year, this last 13th year cycle, was obviously murdered. I won't describe the gruesome nature of the body that was found, but it was very obvious that it was not self-inflicted. And Dan is a very interesting figure. He's known around campus. He's an eccentric young man with some ties to the local area. He's in his 30s now, or was in his 30s before he was found. But just finishing up his senior year of college. He's probably been at the university for about 10 years, taking classes in various areas. And this evening you're all on campus in various places. And you actually get a text message. It's from Professor Page, who's someone that you all are aware of that works in the archaeology department. And it says, "Help, if you're on campus, I need you to come to Howe Hall." And it's about 7 p.m. at that point when you get the text message. So my question to each of you briefly is, where are you on campus when you get this text message? With these couple of locations as likely places you would be.
I'm in the green. I've got a 6-pack with me. I'm chilling out with Susan, who I've been putting the Mac on for about 3 days now. Just under her shirt, and I get the text. But I know Professor Page pretty well, so I'm going to head over to Howe Hall, ditch Susan. I'm taking the 6-pack.
Good call.
Priorities. I am up at the Union, where I have been essentially sneaking in to find things that I can mess with. Not necessarily steal, but that's not off the options. I just basically have been looking around. This is something that I've been doing. I have a big chip on my shoulder about these idiots that go to university, so I just go in there and try to do pranks and different types of things to show them how meaningless their degrees are.
You said 7 p.m.?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in the dining hall, just sitting down to dinner with a bunch of my frat bros. And, I get the text and I just smash my fist on the table and, damn it. All right, well, I'm sorry. Hey, guys, all right. I grab a big roll and just stuff it in my mouth. And I got to go out. You save some stuff for me. Bring it back to the frat house. I'll be back in a few hours. And I rush off.
And I will be at the Golden Performing Arts Center. My band has rehearsal at 6:30. There's 4 of us. I'm the lead guitarist. So I get the text in when we're wrapping up, and I'll head that way. And only because we're wrapping up, I wouldn't leave in the middle.
Gotcha. Cool. So you all rush to Howe Hall, and notice as you are leaving the various buildings that you're in, or if you're sitting on the green, Brian, that there's a thick fog just starting to settle, which isn't uncommon. There's a river near here, and fog's fairly common this time of year, but it seems thicker than usual. A little bit solid in places as you're moving.
All right, I shotgun a beer.
Got it.
I make note of this. The fog, not the shotgunning.
I'm gonna finish all of my beer before the big guy gets there.
Probably a good call. So you all, for whatever reason, the only door that's open to Howe Hall is the one in the lower. Where would that be? That would be the west corner. So you all actually end up right outside about at the same time, magically. You had to get a couple of things together for some of you that were closer. So there are 4 of you, and you can describe yourselves to each other, kind of trying to go into this door all at the same time.
Sup, Quinn? Big guy? Dork? What are you guys doing here?
What do you think?
Are you drunk?
Oh, we all got the text, right? Jeez.
Oh, it was a group text?
Shit.
So just
Yeah, you know that.
for my character, I'm wearing like a toque. Wait, you guys know what a toque is?
Nope.
A woolen cap.
Woolen cap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a woolen cap with like a skull on the front of some kind of band, and I have long, kind of greasy hair hanging down, and I have baggy pants that underwear showing out, and long kind of skater thing. And I got a backpack, and I'm holding a skateboard, and just with the other hand is just like glued on my phone, and I just look up at everybody and I just roll my eyes at the assembled group and just like, where's Paige?
Well, I'm wearing a probably triple or maybe even a 4X polo shirt. That's on brand, definitely. And but with that is just khaki shorts. Looked like I'd probably seen maybe a few too many days of mudding, and this big ruddy red cheeks. Looks like he's still got a little bit of that. He's still finishing up that roll that he grabbed on his way out, and it's possible maybe more stuffed in the pockets, and just looks imposing, kind of looming over everybody else. Easily 6'6", and maybe even taller for those of you with the metric system. Well over 2 meters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So. I'm
my guy would be the opposite of that. No, go ahead.
No, you go for it.
My guy, he's about 5'4", so short, long, blonde hair, slightly curly. He's carrying his guitar case. Jeans and a t-shirt with just one of the many bands he listens to. Big, thick glasses. And his hair is wrapped up in a ponytail.
Not a man bun?
No, that was yesterday. It's gotten long enough that just takes too much time.
All right, so I'm wearing dress shoes, the really pointy ones that kind of curl up a little bit, and expensive jeans and a shiny button-down shirt, and he's got a gold chain. But if you look closely, you can see that there's still a. Do you guys have Value Village down there? Thrift store price tag on the jeans, and the shirt has seen a lot of wear and tear. And he's got a chain connecting his keys and his wallet to his belt loop, and a really shiny Timex watch on his wrist. He's drinking out of a flask, leaning against the wall, smoking a cigarette when you come up.
Cool.
I have a question about Professor Page.
Yes.
Woman, man?
Man.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, I guess you losers are here. Shall we go in?
Ha! I guess.
Inappropriately drunk humor.
Idiot.
We're gonna go in, but with the you losers thing, I kind of start white knuckling my skateboard. I just
Hey, you're the only one here I respect, man.
walk past him and go in.
Okay. So
I push my way to the
Drunk
front
already.
squeeze in through the door frame.
So you all kind of funnel into this foyer, and as you do so, you see a couple of students walking down the hall. And I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen as if you could see me. I'm going to use the pointer. There are a couple of people walking down this hallway. They are dressed oddly. You see one with a cape. The other one has a top hat. These are not common occurrences in this particular building. But you notice them as moving down the hallway.
Is the one in the cape a woman?
They are both men,
Damn, what
college-age men.
the fuck is wrong with this school? All right. I ignore them. Actually, can I try and flip off one of the top hat as I walk by? I
Yes.
just want to. What do I roll for that? What is that?
You don't need to roll anything for that.
Awesome. I do it.
You flip him off, and he kind of like turns his head.
No, I
to
think
the
you meant
side.
flip the top hat off.
Yeah. Knock the top hat off
Yes.
his head, and then laugh at him like loser, and take a drink.
I step on the top hat on our way down, join him.
Nice.
We're a bunch
Smash it all the way down. Yeah.
So you guys are the jerks on
You're
this.
drunk by
Got it.
7.
Yeah.
I've been drunk since noon.
hashtag drunk by sin.
So you flip this top hat off. The big guy crunches it, and the guy in the cape turns and flaps his cape to the back. How dare you do such a thing to my friend, good sir?
Oh,
I
for
go-
fuck's sake, it's larpers.
High five, bro, to David.
Yeah, just
The guy
come down on it. Yeah.
with the top hat reaches down and grabs it and goes, "You'll regret doing that."
All
Someday.
right, buddy.
Costume party's the other way, kids. Let's go. Out of the way. Come on.
Nice cape. Is that silk? And I'm gonna tug on it. I get to be a bully finally.
It is not silk. This is, he says, made out of some sort of wonderful fabric. Blah blah blah.
Oh, it's fine polyester.
I reach down, I pick up the
Cool.
top hat, and I just kind of smooth it out as much as I can. I hand it back to him, and I'm just like, don't worry about those assholes.
Sorry about that. He says, "Oh no, it's fine. It's fine." He
That wasn't creepy at all.
puts the top hat on
Oh, what props?
and walks out.
All right, let's go find Professor Page. I'm running out of alcohol.
So you know that his office, again, I'm pointing at the screen. Sorry about that. Is in this corner.
Just so that you are aware, if you press and hold your mouse button,
Yeah.
you can do that,
Oh yeah, like this.
and then you can indicate for us.
Okay.
So the northeast corner.
Yes.
What floor?
This is a one-floor building. It's an
Oh, okay.
interesting setup. It's got this one floor, and then there's like an access area for the basement.
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. I'm gonna look in every door that we go past. I'm really looking for college girls.
Okay. It's the wrong time of day to find people of any sort in this building.
But any girls I find in here, they're gonna be, ready to go.
All right.
That's what I think, anyways. Having dropped out of college.
So you walk around, you walk through this hallway, and you're kind of peeking through these classrooms. These are big classrooms here in the middle. So when I did that, you can see a little highlighter
Where?
here.
I see nothing.
Oh, well. I'll just flail at the computer, and we'll call it good. But anyway, you see these 4 squares in the middle. Those are classrooms. And there are a couple of windows that you can look into as you're walking past them. And you get to this hallway, this top hallway, and you hear
That. That's a woman.
I run.
Out the
toward-
way, boys. Time to be a hero.
I run towards the source of my sound and flip on my recording, my audio recording, on my phone.
Oh shoot! I'm carrying a backpack, I guess, as well. Didn't realize that. I follow. Yeah, I guess that's a woman in need.
So the college dropout
Yeah.
is the fastest of the group, which is interesting.
I am.
And the big guy, actually, you are the same speed. I was just double checking that. So you rush down the hallway, and you're outside of this office belonging to Professor Funk.
Funk.
Funk, yes.
Where is movement?
Okay.
It
I
is
saw it.
speed. It is
Speed.
underneath your flaws.
Oh, there it is, under flaws, sir.
Yep.
Speed of 10. Okay. Professor Funk's office.
hmm
Is there a window in the door?
What is Professor Funk the professor of?
Professor Funk is a professor of art.
Okay.
All right, artist. Nice. Is there a window on the door? Can we see in?
There is not a window on this door.
Is-
Her door is this thick wood, and you can see that the handle has been broken slightly, like the metal ring around the metal handle is obviously broken.
Well, I
Signs
mean-
of intrusion.
Try to open it up.
Yep. Is it open?
You
Nothing.
All right.
Big
Larp-
guy.
Out the way. One side. And I'll just shoulder it really hard.
all right? So the big guy smashes into it. Let me double check. Roll me a strength and brawl.
Strength and brawl.
I guess I don't get to take my boxing bonus for this one.
No, sadly.
All right.
So tell me what he's doing here. He's rolling what?
Oh, wow.
1, 2. How many D10?
Oh, come on, man.
10 and nothing.
Oh,
Whew, and a 1. Yeah.
oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you have to. It's not a botch,
Yeah, you have to, like, a chance die, right?
right? So, one good thing. So, what you do here is you take the amount of dots that you have in strength and in brawl,
Yep.
which was 6 for him,
Mhm.
and he wants to roll 8s or higher,
Yep.
which he failed to do. So,
How did you get it to do the successes?
So there's a little advanced roll thing at the bottom, and target number you want to have greater than 8, and 10s I believe are going to explode for our game, Josh.
correct. Yes.
Okay, so those will be rolled again. I don't know if there's any function that allows to do that, but you just find them and roll them again.
Okay.
There you go. See, you would have done it.
Awesome.
Actually,
Got it.
10s count as 2 successes in this. I just had to
Oh,
remind
okay.
myself.
Okay.
So, there you go. So, Brian and Quinn, do we want to go through character names, or we just kind of want to use our?
Let's just use our names if that's.
I'm
If
okay
everyone
with
else
that.
is
His names, our names.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Brian and Quinn both take a couple of different hacks at it themselves. Is that what all these rolls are, or are you just guys testing
I'm
it?
just practicing. No, I just.
I will shoulder it again if given the opportunity, and I'm
Oh,
going to spend a
Back
willpower.
up,
to do
big
it.
guy. I think I can pick this. I think I can pick this lock.
Let the geek do it.
Come on, we got to get in there fast. You think you can pick it?
Is
fast
there an
enough?
adjacent door? Is this an outside office, first of all?
So all of these offices are against this outside wall. So you
Okay.
could go out to their windows if you want.
That's the plan. So is there a door, while they're doing that, is there a door that's adjacent to it that I can find that's open?
So you go to the left office, and then you go to the right office, and they're all locked.
Shite. I give up.
Can I try and pick the lock?
You can.
Has the screaming stopped?
The screaming has
Velocity and
stopped.
dexterity?
I'm still screaming if that
Yes, Dex and larceny, please.
Funk is dead, dude. Funk is dead.
Oh, nice. So Jake's got 2.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see
Yep.
that. Yep,
No
there
worries.
you go. So, and you hear the tumbler flop, and you push open the door. You do so. You hear the wind kind of come in through the window, and the office is just a mess. The desk is thrown apart. There are books all over the place, and there's art supplies. There's literally like paint dumped on half of the room, and it's bright red. So at first you're not sure. Oh my God, is that blood, or is that paint?
I don't want to get paint on my shoes, man, or blood. I
What
gotta
the
look
hell's
from
going on?
There's a body in here as well?
Is
There
she
is
in
no
there?
body. The
Okay.
window is wide open. There is no body. There's just a mess and this red paint all over the place.
I rush over to the window and look out.
You rush out and you hear this noise.
Oh man,
No, Wilhelm.
Funk's alive.
So we've hit our Wilhelm scream quotient. That's good.
Professor, where you at?
That scream comes from
Funk.
inside the building.
Lurch!
Towards Page, towards Professor Page, or some other
Towards
direction.
Professor Page's office.
Oh.
Professor Page! And I just run towards
We
her.
run. Yes.
Wait, so the lady scream when he called for Funk, where did that come from?
It came from outside.
Oh man, you guys! I gotta go out the window. I'm gonna daintily step around the. I don't want to get blood on my shoes.
Are we literally splitting the party?
Yeah,
Of
there's a
course.
woman in need, man. You guys go help the dude.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta go out the window. I gotta help Funk.
Okay. So, Brian, you hop out the window and you're looking around and you see there are these thick footprints in the earth, in the ground, right outside the window. They don't look right. They look big. They definitely don't look like any dainty woman's feet that you've ever seen. There are little scratch marks within these big footprints, and then they kind of go off to the north.
David, are you with me still?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna fit through the window, but I'm like
I'm
leaning
gonna-
out.
I'm picturing the window, and I'm guessing the base of the window is about chest height to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna look at David's feet suspiciously.
They're much bigger than his feet, even.
Oh shit, dude,
Wow.
get out this window, man.
I'll try to get through the window.
Okay.
I'll pull on him.
These windows are really big. They're actually
Okay, good.
they're big enough for David to even fit through, which is pretty amazing.
I pull
Yeah,
on him
I'll
anyways.
just tumble out. Ugh,
Okay.
High five,
what the
bro.
hell is that?
So Quinn
Way to go.
and Jake, the two of you, run down the hall towards Professor Page's
Mhm.
office.
I'm holding my
Absolutely.
sword up like it's a friggin' weapon at this point.
Perfect.
I'm behind him.
So you get to that office. Who goes for the door?
I do. I'm not thinking right now. So yeah, I'd probably just hit that door, try to open it, fling it open.
Okay, cool. So you go for the door, you fling it open. It flies open. And the second one was unintentional. You only hear that
Quinn's
once.
dead.
Holy shit!
What happened?
So you flip open the door, and you hear this gunshot off in the distance outside. And in front of you is Professor Page, laid out, blood just seeping underneath their back, across their desk. And in his hand is a book,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
held
Oh my God,
really,
oh my
really
God.
close to his chest.
I run over to Professor Page to see if he's alive.
You rush over.
I freeze in panic.
Let me see. Do you have any sort of medical skill on here?
I don't think I do.
I don't think so. Nope. So you kind of look him over real quick, and you're like, I don't know. You can't quite tell.
Okay. I think he's dead, bro.
What do we do? What do we do?
I dial 911 on my phone.
Brian and David, you are both outside the window. Where are you headed?
Which direction did we jump out of? The north side or the south side?
You are the north side of the building.
And so the footprints are heading towards the Union?
Correct.
That's where Quinn came from. I blame Quinn. I gotta check his. Remind me to check his shoe size when we get back. I think we should follow north. What do you say, David?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna let him lead.
I bound off as quickly as I can.
All right.
I'm gonna light a cigarette as I run.
So the two of you rush north to the Union, and you see this group of people standing near. There's a little memorial right next to the Union between. Wow, why can't I remember the name of this building? Howe Hall and the Union, and they're dressed strangely. The guy with the top hat, again, you see him. And the guy with the cape and a couple of other people, you see one of them is dressed in this like furry overcoat, and they've got like a wolf head kind of hat on. I don't know what you call it.
Are any of them really big?
None of them are very big. They are generally normal-sized people, except for the guy with the top hat, who is particularly short.
All right. Get out of the way, dorks!
And they kind of like scramble to the side and they go, "Is this part of the game?" They say to one of the people standing there.
I want to knock that guy's top hat off his head again.
All right, when you knock his top hat off, I'm going to grab him by the collar and lift him up and do some intimidating looming as I shout at him quite a bit.
Well, he does
even, like coherent, just shouting.
Well, he does that. I want to look at see if the footprints keep going, but I'm sticking around for this because it's awesome.
So the footprints kind of ended right at the edge of the building because it goes from grass to bricks. So you didn't see them after that, but they've all kind of like are standing there around you. And David's holding this guy with the top hat, and this one woman walks up. She's probably she's college age. They're all college age.
Nice.
She's long black hair, wearing like this kind of utilitarian overcoat, and she's like, "Hey, what the fuck, dudes? Like,
is she pretty?
She's not unattractive, but not like nothing to like note.
She's the only girl around, so
there are a few other women in this group as well.
Oh, are there?
Yes.
But she's the one that's talking.
Right.
And what did she say?
She's like, "Hey guys, like calm the fuck down. Like put him down. What are you doing? Why are you like getting all aggressive all of a sudden?"
Where's the professor?
Babe? Listen, babe, just let my man do his work, babe.
Oh,
And I'm gonna like sidle right up to her, and I'm gonna like be like uncomfortably close to her. If I can get my body touching hers, I will.
She immediately like puts a fist out and pushes you away, and like you feel like she is way strong, and she just kind of like slides you back.
I'm gonna like gently take her hand and kiss the back of her hand. Like, I love a strong woman.
Oh, jeez.
You guys see anything strange going on around here?
Yeah.
Let me double check something real quick.
Where's the professor?
How much damage she's gonna do to me?
Right. Okay.
So-
That's what I thought.
be it resolved. Brian's playing a super creeper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why can't I find the rolling thing?
It's on the left-hand side, under the comb.
There we go. That's why I can't find it.
2. Ha! She failed.
Oh. Oh no, she doesn't get that many successes. Why does it say 5?
You have a less than 8 instead of greater than.
Should be 2.
Greater than 8. Yeah.
2 successes. So she, you go to kiss her hand, and she immediately like slaps you up with her hand,
Ooh.
like right underneath the chin. Your defense is 2, so it's about even. Like you don't take any damage from this, but she like gives you a good like you almost bite your tongue going up kind of situation.
Nice.
And then she like takes a step back and just points like this with her fingers. Look, I don't have any clue what your fucking problem is, but you do some shit like that again, and there's gonna be some problems.
Listen, babe, I got no problems. Sweetheart, listen.
Don't you sweetheart me. Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm Brian. I manage the Radio Shack, don't you know? Haven't you heard about me around here?
Oh,
I'm a pretty big deal.
God, you're one of those fuckers?
I am the fucker, actually. And I wink at her.
You need to get away from me. Like, all of you just need to get away. Like, we're playing a game here. You're not involved. Go. Like,
what are you talking about? Where's the professor?
What professor? What are you talking about?
Funk.
Yeah, Professor Funk.
You haven't seen Professor Funk? Did she come through here? Is she? I look around like she's one of these characters.
We have not seen Professor Funk. I have never seen a Professor Funk.
What about a big dude? Have you seen a besides my big dude and my big dude?
Come on, man.
Stops and goes, look, can you put my friend down? I haven't seen any big people except for your friend here.
And my friend. I know it. You know it.
She just looks at you sideways.
Dude, come on.
I take a drink.
We're trying to help somebody out here.
Drag off my cigarette. Yeah, shake him around some.
No, I put him down.
Oh.
Just pat him on the head. Good boy. So you've been a good sport. Where's the professor?
Can I start tracking the footprints? I'm gonna be like really dramatic about tracking the footprints, though. I'm like
getting down here.
Yeah. If I had sunglasses, I'd take them off and I'd be like, oh yeah.
Okay, so you do have survival, so I want you to roll your
1d10.
Your intelligence and survival, I think, is appropriate here.
So 3d10, okay.
Nope.
Nothing.
What game are this? What the hell game are you guys talking about? This game about killing people? That's not cool.
We're playing Weirdo the Dreaming over here, okay? Like, it's a game about people that are connected to this like fantasy world where they just have like their imaginations become reality. You've never heard of it?
I'm gonna lean over to David and I'm gonna be like, I hear these dorky chicks really put out. I'm gonna mac on one of them.
Dude,
cover me.
Not now.
The whole
Later.
Whole group of people just kind of like bunches up in a square, and they're like, "We're calling the police if you don't leave."
Yeah. I'll
3
just
seconds.
I'll scruff Brian if possible.
Wouldn't be the first time.
And I can't. I might like pick him up, but I'm just gonna drag him away while he's still talking.
I'm gonna let him drag me away, and I'm just gonna drink and smoke while he does it.
Okay.
Trying
So
to make it
him
look
as cool as possible.
Yeah,
exactly.
like I'm letting it happen.
So Jake and Quinn.
Okay, so I'm really appreciating how much I hate Brian's character right now. Because he's a vile human being on one hand. On the other hand, I think that in his mind's eye, he's like the coolest guy in the world.
Absolutely.
But really, like, he probably looks like the biggest friggin' loser ever.
Yep.
Like, smoking and drinking as he goes
Give me
away.
just a sec, guys.
All edgy, and everyone's just like, fuck, bro works at Radio Shack.
Manages.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what you say. Probably like
Right.
Assistant manager.
Assistant manager.
Yeah, first key holder.
Night shift supervisor is, I think, more appropriate.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I'm modeling this guy after a buddy of mine that when I first met him, this was him. He's changed a lot now, but this was him 10 years ago. Like, to the T. It's awesome.
Right. Sorry about that. I think there was some character exposition that I just missed.
Yeah, we were just killing time.
Okay. So Jake and Quinn, you have found a dead professor who's clutching a book, like as close as he can to his chest.
Yeah, I'm calling the police.
Calling the police.
I'm dialing 911.
You get through to the dispatch. And
I'm kind of hyperventilating.
the dispatch goes, this is State University Area Dispatch. Click.
I look at my phone. What's going on?
You've lost all signal.
Fuck. Is there Wi-Fi here?
There is, but it's really spotty, particularly in Howe Hall.
Come on.
Uh,
I feel like I'm in rural Saskatchewan. Okay, so you know what? I guess I look at the book.
Okay. On the back of the book, you can see a short description that says, "This is the truth about that organization called," and his hands are over the whatever it's called.
I reach over and lift his finger off of it.
Okay. You pull his fingers away, and it says, "The Arcanum."
Dude's into fantasy.
What is? Can we take the book?
Okay. I heard two things. Jake asked if you could take the book, and yes. And then Quinn, you said something, but I didn't hear it.
Does this ring a bell for me?
I don't think it rings a bell for anyone, no.
Okay, you took the book. I'm like, I don't know if that's evidence, dude. I take a couple of pictures of the body and just we need to get security or we need to get the police. We need to go. I don't even know where the other guys went.
I want to flip through this book. What's the title of the book?
So you
that was on the, or is the truth about the Arcanum is the title?
So you flip over the front of the book, and it says "The Arcanum," and then subtitle "The Truth." And you flip it open to the front page, and there's a note to each of you: Jake, Quinn, David,
What?
Brian. And
What's the note to me?
The note to Jake says, "Keep this book." To Quinn, it says, "This isn't evidence."
Sorry, what did Quinn's note say?
This isn't evidence.
Does that strike anyone as hyper specific?
What about the?
It is hyper specific.
Let's get it. Let's go get somebody.
What about the other two people?
The notes to Brian and David say, "David, you're smarter than this." And to Brian, it says, "Really, dude?"
Nice. ... I like it. I'm writing it down.
Okay, I grab a hold of Jake and I'm like, let's go.
Really, dude? Name of my porn tape.
I'm coming.
Where is that?
Okay, so the two of you run out of the building, right?
Yes.
Okay, there's a side door to
I
the...
don't know about this university. If there's any, if we pass, one of those security phones or, a alarm, but, I'm stopping there to try to use it.
Do you have your rape whistle on you?
No.
No.
So
maybe Jake does. Ask Jake.
You go towards this door in the upper left-hand corner, and there's one of those security, panel things there, and you smack it on the way out.
Where are they? Here?
I can't see anything that you're pointing at.
East side of Town Hall? Yeah, okay. We're on the same page.
Yep. So I'm going to toggle back to this map. Okay.
So, we're not seeing the other map. Is there another map?
Oh, did you not see any of the Howe Hall map?
I didn't.
Oh, I've been here, pointing and describing things, and...
I thought you were nuts.
Oh, well.
I was like, it's just a grid, dude.
Yeah, when you go onto the other map, you actually have to move the little player over to there.
Yeah, so when you on the map token bar at the top, there's a player icon. You can move it to whatever map you want us to be on.
Just drag and drop it. There.
Yep, got it.
Well, this is Howe Hall that I've been talking about for the last 40 minutes.
Awesome. Is it aligned the same way then as the other map? So north is still north, etc.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, perfect. Easy.
Yep. So this is the Professor Funk office.
And the other one is...
And then
Page.
Yep, this is Page. Dead Mr. Page.
No.
But actually, now we need to go back to the universities.
Oh, sweet. Okay, awesome.
And at the
Excellent.
moment, let's see, draw shape U. This is the memorial. Oh, can you guys see that?
Yep.
Cool. And, well, anyway, you're all standing there. I was going to put some tokens out, but not giving me the option.
All four of us meet up there, kind of in between Howe Hall and the LARPers.
Yep. I would say this is where the LARPers are, where this square is. And then you guys are right here, maybe.
Okay. Quinn, Jake, sorry we missed it. Those LARPer chicks were all over us, man. They are randy. You should go get some, especially that one with the cloak.
Fuck up, Brian.
She told me that she really likes townies.
You say
Idiot.
another fucking word, I'm gonna fucking knock your teeth out.
I take a drag on my cigarette, walk away.
You have cell phone coverage?
I check my flip phone.
I got nothing.
All of you don't have any signal at all. It's like there's just been a blanket of electronic signal disruption.
I can pull out my laptop and check my Wi-Fi.
You flip open the laptop, you get it going. It's a little out of date. It's like 3 or 4 years out of date.
Asus. Yeah.
Yeah. And nothing, no signal once you get it up. And
all right.
At this point, the LARPers are all looking at you all like
I'm gonna
really
close
freaked
down
out.
all the porn before I get to my wife. Click, 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 click.
I yell over to the LARPers, and I'm just like, does anybody have a cell phone? Do you have coverage?
And like they all kind of like look at each other, and they literally walk off to the Union. They all like kind of grab their stuff and walk away from you.
Hey, screw you too!
They really didn't like you, man. I'm gonna go over and check the footprints.
Yeah, it
now.
was me.
Who's checking the footprints?
Of course, me.
Ryan. Okay.
Why do we hang out with that guy?
Because I got the
We
key to
don't.
radio shit.
Yeah, we don't.
Because I get you free upgrades
He's
on all
here,
your
that's
components. For all your computer components, I get you free upgrades on it. That's why. So you're using me completely.
You guys get to know him. He's
He
not
says
like that.
nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Professor Page is dead in there. None of
What?
us can call out.
What?
Yeah, she's dead. Or he's dead. He's dead.
Holy shit.
How did he die?
The gunshot, dude!
There was a gunshot?
There was
Yeah.
blood.
Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Ugh.
No.
Hey,
Damn it.
fuck this. I walk over as he's like tapping away on his computer, and I fucking.
Oh, no.
Are you sitting down?
No, I'm looking at the footprints. I'm tracking.
Then I just walk over to you and do like the kind of schoolyard
Push,
schoolyard push, right?
Face first. Face
Just
first.
fucking- What the fuck, man?
I'm half cut and I'm crouched down. I'm on my face. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, oh,
I just
grass stained by Guess jeans, man. These are brand new. Got these at Banana Republic, bro.
I'm standing over you, like crouched and just with my fist cocked, and I just like, you need to fucking get it together, dude.
I'm gonna light a cigarette while I'm lying on the ground.
You're laying there, kind of like looking up at this guy, cigarette half in your mouth, and you all hear this.
Oh, I kick him in the balls while he's distracted.
Quinn, would you try to like get out of the way of that, or would it just be too much of a surprise? Okay.
What do I roll?
Let's see, Dex and Brawl.
Oh,
Dex.
man.
Where's Dex? Okay, 3 and Brawl 0. All right.
We're all just going to end up at the campus police. And
I'm not
get
trying to
anywhere
kick him hard. I just enough to like make him, like Roshan, like
That's
fall slap.
That's 4 successes. So Quinn,
4.
you
That's a solid hit.
10's count as double. They count
Oh,
as 2 successes.
snap!
So, what do I do to try to not be kicked in the nuts?
So you use your passive defense. So
Where's that?
I believe that is a 2 for you. So
Where do you find that though? Where can we see that?
it's underneath.
The same place of speed.
Yeah,
there it is.
size, speed, defense.
Got it.
Actually,
Okay.
Quinn,
It's a 4 for me.
it's a 4. So meter B.
Oh, wow.
So you're actually like the
Inner thigh.
Genius Townie is good at one thing, getting out of the way. Quinn hops back just at the right time to not get like knocked in the nuts.
I go, oh, almost got you, buddy. And I'm gonna get up and go towards the screaming. Let's go! Quit fucking around.
For a split second, I think of splitting his fucking head like a cantaloupe with my skateboard, and then it just run after him.
Yeah, come on, Jake. Let's just go. These fuckers
Yeah,
start grumbling loudly.
idiots.
Come on, Lurch!
So you guys run up towards the Union.
Oh, it's after the LARP? These fuckers.
The LARPers fucked off. They were like, you guys are weird. And yeah, they went toward the Union, and the sound seemed to come from where they went to. So
I just got called weird by LARPers.
Rightly
I think
so.
we're just falling around. The LARPers,
That's appropriate. Yeah. I secretly actually want to be part of their group because nobody else accepts me.
Because you're a total dick.
I could change.
Need a lot
Who's
of
good in him? Who's good in him?
So you guys in a group kind of like run up towards the Union, and you're outside of this set of double doors. And the LARPers are all standing there over one of their friends. And she's just laying on the ground. She's got this cut. Her shirt is just ripped to shreds. And there's this like set of claw marks up her shirt.
I have 2 questions. First,
Yes.
I have an athletics of 2. Does that mean I'm pretty cut up top, or like?
That's fairly average. So 2's fairly average. 3's cut. So
3's cut. Okay. And the one that's on the ground, is that the
no,
the one that was being really mean to me?
not the woman that was being kind of aggressive with you earlier.
Aggressive. Thank you.
This is another member of their group. The woman that was kind of telling you off is standing there like she's trying to dial 911. And they're all like a bunch of people that are like screaming, all have their phones out, and no one seems to have any signal.
Okay, I'm gonna rip the cloak off of that guy that's got the really bad cloak.
Okay.
And run over and try and wrap it around her arm.
Okay. Her arm's not cut at all. Her side was cut. It's like her side and like
That shows. That's appropriate. I'm still gonna try and wrap it
Stop
around her
helping,
arm
Brian.
because I think that's where the blood's coming from, and I'm half cut at this point.
What happened here? What happened?
they like turned you. There's this big fucking thing. Like it looked like a big fucking wolf just came through. And then one of the people like actually screams again and faints.
Is this part of the game?
That's
You guys better not be fucking with us.
Yes.
This is not part of the game.
What's the safe word?
What's your safe word?
They all stop and they're like, we're not fucking LARPing anymore.
Is it banana?
All right. So, where'd it go?
I can't get the bleeding stopped.
I'm gonna actually go up to the because I kind of know what I'm doing in terms of little first aid. So I will shoulder Brian out of the way.
Good.
And get up on the actual wound.
Yes.
So, when they give me the description of the thing, like I love this stuff, and I've done a lot of research into different kind of folklore and stuff like that. Do I have any inkling of what it reminds me of?
It obviously immediately reminds you of a werewolf, but nothing else about this screams werewolf lore to you. Like this is weird.
It's probably just a bear.
And even you thinking it's a werewolf you're like, nah, that's just weird. Like that's just come on.
Well, there's no such thing as werewolves, but I mean that's what it sounds like, right?
Right. So David, I want you to roll medicine real quick. Your intelligence in medicine.
Intelligence. All right, good deal. Oh, good lord!
Oh, you can't get it. See, it wasn't me.
Oh, Santa Maria.
So you put it.
Here, let me take a shot, big guy.
You put this tourniquet around her like waist.
You should cut off all blood flow to the head.
Don't do that.
Looks like she's twisted her ankle. I can fix this in a
Here,
jiffy.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna
I got this.
find one of the girls that seems upset, and I'm gonna put my arm around her, try and console her.
You gotta be kidding me.
She immediately flips out and is like, "Get the fuck off of me, you fucking weirdo!" And like, a
Is there
couple of the guys also like kind of like move between you. They're like, "What the fuck?" Like, people are just screaming and yelling at this point. Like the whole group is just an uproar. Like, "Ah!"
I love this guy.
Josh, at
Yeah.
this point, I've lost all semblance of
Mankind.
grasp on the situation.
Uh-huh.
All of the emotions that I have just bubble to the surface, and I think they found its target. And I just come up fucking swinging at Brian.
So my plan for evasion is to duck behind one of the women.
Okay, so Quinn, I need you to roll Dex and Brawl.
Okay.
I really want him to punch one of these girls, just so that they divert their anger towards him.
Oh man.
So where's my defense? 2.
And boxing counts here as a specialty.
What does that mean?
So what I have is I have a 2 deck, and under Brawl, I have 2 points with boxing written down. So it's 4.
Boxing too.
Boxing's your specialty, so that means you get +3 dice when you're doing something within your specialty.
Okay, so I have a total of 7.
7?
Right.
I want to see this.
Oh,
1? 1?
yes.
You're just so angry.
So
What the fuck, man?
Quinn punches out towards Brian, and he steps behind this woman.
No!
And Quinn, poof, right, like, smacks her right in the face.
No!
Oh no.
Not much?
You didn't bother. One success. You hit something, but his defense is higher, so you're just like, the situation is just bad.
Dude! What are you doing? I gotta back away.
So
I gotta back away while this plays out.
everyone like grabs Quinn. Like this one guy like grabs him around the chest and like just body slams. And I'm just running this, and I'm not gonna actually cause you any damage, but they body slam you to the ground. Like, what the fuck? It
was an accident! It was an accident!
I'm gonna start trying to separate people as best I can. You know, just
Large!
in the way of of fighting.
I'm still tending to the wounded. I would just like to point this out.
Yes.
Good thing Jake's here.
So
Yeah, somebody's gonna do anything but try and kill ourselves.
this whole crew is just, there are just people, like there's about 15 people here, all screaming, yelling, like people are starting to throw like other punches at each other. No one has any clue who is friends with who.
Is there a trail of blood?
You're not at a point where that can be even a question at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna lean against the wall and smoke my cigarette and have a few drinks off my.
Okay. So, Quinn, you like, I didn't mean to hit her. I was trying to hit the other guy. And they let you up. And then at that point, campus police like runs up. There are 3 of them. There's a paramedic with them.
Thank you.
The paramedic starts working on the woman, and the other police just start like pushing everyone away. Like, you over there, hey, fuckhead, smoking with drinking a fucking beer. Who the hell do you think you are? This is a fucking college. You don't drink beer just sitting on the street. Come over here.
My flask away. This would be an awesome time for me to use my manipulation or persuasion skill.
Okay.
And I really want to convince these guys that the larpers attacked my buddy Quinn over there, and that they've been harassing us all night, and then tell the truth about they claimed that a werewolf attacked their friend, kind of thing.
Okay, so roll manipulation and persuasion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's some kind of bonus
Wait,
you get because of the fact that people just will naturally look at the people that are strangely dressed. And
Yeah. So, Brian, do you see your specialties on your character sheet?
Where is a specialty?
They would be written next to the skill, and I'm not seeing them on your sheet. That's why I'm asking.
No, I've got no specialties.
Ah, damn it. That's an error in the system then.
That's okay.
So you have a specialty in persuasion.
But what is it?
I'm trying to remember what exactly I had it written as. I think it's something related to like lying or
Yeah, that makes sense.
so
Lying through my teeth. So 11 dice.
right.
Jeez.
Oh my word.
Wow.
Just the one.
Wow, that's as bad. That's worse than your punch, Quinn.
Whoa. So you like start this like, hey, they're trying to do, and they're like, look, I was a larper. You know, I'm not letting you slander these people.
Damn it.
I'm sure there are two sides to this whole situation. I want you to stand over there, sir, and you stand over there, and they try separating you all into like little clumps.
This is my favorite development ever.
The campus police officer that said he was a larper walks over to the group of larpers and he starts talking to them. You four are in your own little group now that you've kind of been like sequestered.
I'm gonna I need to like hastily ditch my flask and that joint that I've got in my pocket before the cops get over here. What do I need to roll?
Okay.
Hey, pass me the joint. I'll eat it.
You'll eat it? Oh, deal.
Yeah. I'll help you out.
Boy, Lurch.
Thanks, Dave.
Dave just goes.
It was a big one too.
Oh, sure.
Sorry.
Good thing is it won't have any effect on him.
Yeah.
So
Medical grade.
I also pass him something.
I get.
What is it?
I got a whole new level of respect for Quinn now. I'm gonna take a look at that. I'm gonna be like, all right.
all right. So you guys stand there for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, and this whole fucking scene's going crazy. Paramedics working with this woman. She's not on death's door, but she is obviously like not doing well.
I'm yelling that Professor Page is dead in the other room.
Oh yeah. Shit.
So they stop.
Oh yeah, we need to report that.
They stop and they're like, "What?"
That's why we came out here. There's Professor Page is in her office or in his office, and he's dead. There's blood everywhere, and we found Professor Funk went out the window, and there's blood, and that's why we ran out here. And like, there's just this fucking crazy shit, and then all this stuff's going on.
187 reports of a 187 at Howe Hall. So they call it in, and then like it seems like moments later, this place is just filled with cops.
Shit the popo.
Local, state police are like standing around, and this like seems to happen like that. Like, whoa, what the fuck? How did all these cops?
It doesn't feel right. I've had the cops come around 1 or 2 times, and this is a pretty fast response time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boys.
Seems way quicker than usual.
I'm assuming they had a bigger presence.
We gotta get out of here.
Just given
Yeah, man.
the problem.
Your breath smells like weed.
I'm still
And
still forcing it down.
And
Give me a hit off that flask.
here you go. Respect.
Oh,
Oh, I'm out of
we
booze now.
gotta get out of here before the cops start bringing us in. You know, we gotta go find
Where
Professor
are we
Funk.
going to go?
I don't know, sneak around the.
So one of the state police officers, like you, like have just been cordoned off, and you can see that there are police going to Howe Hall, and the state police officer walks up to you and goes, "Hey, you four, you're the ones that found the body."
Oh, shit.
Those two did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jake and Quinn there.
David and I weren't there.
you four are coming with me.
Fuck.
I am recording all of this on my phone.
Good, because that's how they get you.
He immediately like turns you and says, "You can turn that off."
You can fucking eat me.
Okay.
Oh, props.
Fight the system, bro.
Yeah, man.
And then
I know
the
my
pig.
rights. I can record in public.
you guys kind of step to the side, like he pulls you into the Union building, and you're in this little alcove next to the door, and your phone stops working.
Like the device, like not just there's no signal, but the phone
Right.
just goes off.
The phone just goes blip.
Oh, I gotta check my laptop.
You try to pull out in your computer. He's like, "Put your computer away."
Hey, I know my rights.
Conspiracies, man. This that jammer or some shit. Government level,
Yeah. We sell those things at Radio Shack.
Are you fucking serious?
What
Yeah,
is
man.
wrong?
I
Yeah,
got jammers.
right.
I got a jammer.
Damn.
Wait, I have a question. Is the cop a woman or a man?
He's
No.
a
No.
man. He is about
Thank you,
30s,
Josh.
mid 30s. He is a very serious looking individual, clean shaven, short hair. He is not wearing the state police officer uniform, which is, for our Canadian friends, a little bit like a Mountie. They have that sort of hat. They have a drill sergeant style hat. I don't know
Yep.
how descriptive
Yep.
I need to be.
We watch a lot of American TV. We get it.
Yeah, we get a few channels.
Gotcha. But that being said, he looks like a detective. He is not wearing the common hat. You knew he was state police because he's got his badge on the outside of his jacket at the moment, but he's got like a duster sort of jacket on.
Yeah.
He's definitely new.
He's a G-man.
He's G-Man. Yeah. I'm just checking to see if it's working. I'm not recording anything. Just gonna try and turn it on.
You're gonna get tased, bro.
Yes.
All right. Look, I think you know something about what's going on here. I've just
We
got
do.
a funny feeling about it. What do you know?
Is my laptop working?
No.
Fuck. Slam. In the bag. Piece of shit. What do we know?
You know what we know. We found a dead guy with Dr. Page is dead, and we heard this woman scream. Dr. Funk is missing. She was. It sounded like she was in her office. The window was open. There was a big feet. She's gone. I don't know where she is.
You know why I think you know something? Because of the book in your hands.
Dude, this book.
Yes.
That's his book,
what
man.
about this book?
He's been carrying that around for years. He won't part with it. It was like his sucky toy when he was a kid. I want to make a manipulation check.
Okay.
Stop lying to the police.
You've got 11 dice for your.
For fuck's sake! This
We
statistic.
can't do anything.
I'm a total failure in life.
You got a
Hey, no,
10,
that's 3.
so-
That's
Yeah, you got
3 successes.
Oh, right, I got a 10.
Okay. So you you are like trying to spin this whole thing, and he just kind of looks at you and goes, "All right, I can believe that, but if that's a book that he's had, his whole life, why is he carrying it around like right now when something like this happens?"
He always carries it around. It brings him hope and joy. He
book
carries
about
it
the
around so
Arcanum?
much. He hasn't even been laid yet. I mean, this guy's still a virgin, right? That book just is the biggest cock block you'll ever imagine. I mean, look at it. What a dork.
I see.
You know what? No. I found this book in the dead guy's office.
Oh,
Here,
you fucker.
Take it. And I'm just
You
gonna
fucker. Oh, that book. Oh, I was talking about the book in
Screw
his
you.
bag.
So you
Well
hand
played, sir. Well
you
played.
hand him the book, and he just kind of
Yes.
like eyes go wide. He's like, "Thank you."
He wasn't expecting that.
He puts it in his jacket, and he says, "That'll be all. I'm sure one of these other individuals will be speaking to you soon." And he
Just got
walks off.
laid.
Is there anybody looking at us right now?
Chain of evidence.
So I just
Okay.
gave it to a guy who wasn't a policeman. Awesome.
We need to sign for that.
Fucking G-Man.
Hey,
All right, hey, let's get out of here before somebody else
I
comes
stopped him.
up.
I'm just like, "Officer, what is your name and badge number? And I'm going to need some credentials, or I'm going to need to see that book back."
Yeah. And he walks off.
I fucking grab him by the shoulder and spin him back around.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Dex and
what?
Brawl.
Hey, let's see if I can fail this really bad again. Was
I
that
know.
seven?
I know liars, and this cop's lying. I got a whole new level of respect for
3 successes.
Quinn. So I want to circle around while he's doing this.
So you grab him by the back of the shirt and spin him around. He's just like, he just smiles when you do that. Brian steps around behind him. What's Brian doing?
I'm gonna deck him with my computer.
Okay.
Thing doesn't work
jeez.
anyways.
We're going to call that a melee attack.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
strength.
like that's just escalating.
Really quickly.
Every time Brian does something, it just gets worse.
I am drunk. So
Yep.
it's a good excuse for
Yeah,
everything.
this
really.
is great.
so what do I roll here? Strength and
Actually, Dex and weaponry. I forgot about that.
3. Just 3. Awesome. Yeah, that's not good.
One, you smack him upside the head.
I'm
What the
still getting arrested.
what? He like, he's just like his smile gets even bigger at this point.
David.
I guess we're going all in, and I'll just shoulder charge the guy.
Now
David smash.
So,
Oh, goodness.
strength and brawl. If you're using your shoulder, no boxing specialty.
I will definitely want to be boxing him.
Okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yep.
So rush in and just give him the old right hook. That's 9 dice. Here we go. Come on! Oh, I'm getting
Game
robbed
over.
today.
David, you are not having any.
I just trip and fall.
It's all that weed, man.
It just hits me as I'm running up to him. Dude!
You swing and just like completely miss. Like, and he just like kind of moves he like Matrix style moves his head back like, what?
I'm sorry.
Shit. It's the weed. It's the weed.
It's just a weed, bro. Don't worry about it.
So
Jake, get in on this action.
what are you bringing to this sort of
Heck
scenario?
no.
Wise.
I am not joining in because Brian and Brian's pretty much the one that started it, and I'm just like, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, he's looking around. He just got swung at by the big guy, and he pulls out his taser.
All right, who's he gonna tase here? He's the one who actually touched him, Quinn.
So he's tasing David.
The biggest threat, David,
Yeah.
or the biggest idiot, me.
He's
the one
going-
who's most likely to do something.
He's going for the big guy, and he smacks him like with the taser. So 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So
Jeez.
Yeah, I have a defensive 1. So I just
Just stand and
the
take it.
abs. I've been tased before. I'm certain of it. So I just clench my butt cheeks and
so
ready to go.
you take 4 points of non-lethal damage. So just make a note of that you're
So that come off his health?
does.
I see. Kidoki.
Okay, well, if
So for bashing, I guess.
Correct, 4 bashing.
in for a penny, in for a pound, if he's tasing Lurch, I'm going to just square off and throw a hard cross at him.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen Quinn fight before. I'm sure in a bar brawl that I'm sure I instigated.
Mhm.
I would like to actually get down on my hands and knees behind the cop, so that when Quinn hits him, he goes down over me.
Okay.
My go-to move.
Table.
Why do we hang out with this?
Onto your knees. Yep. We don't.
The
There.
thing is, you guys don't necessarily hang out with each other very frequently. You just happen to know each other. You're in this. It's a small town. It's a small state university.
I just got 2 successes. That's all.
Okay.
I just.
Can I give him some sort of assistance with his rolls?
So with your tabling idea, I'm going to have that be an effect that will happen, and you get and Quinn gets 2 successes. So you get a good like punch in. And normally that would not be enough for this guy's defense, but the situation he kind of knocks over backwards over Brian.
It's just the Goonies at this point.
Hey, you guys.
Grab the book!
And the book actually at that point does like fall out of his jacket, like right in front of Jake's feet.
Jake, grab the book!
Is there
I'll pick it up and
good?
I'll run. Yeah.
Is there some sort of pickpocketing? Like, what would I use for that?
Larceny still small.
Subterfuge?
Larceny.
Larceny,
No,
generally, yeah.
Larceny and dexterity?
Yep.
While he's all tangled up with me, can I try and snatch his... does he have a gun?
He does. Yes.
I want his gun.
What are we doing?
What are we...
This is
called Escalation. Brian's middle name,
Why did we
Brian
do this?
Escalation.
I forgot he had a gun.
This was the story I was thinking of telling. This is where it's gotten, and then now here we're at.
I'm thinking there's a werewolf out there and I want to shoot it.
So
Yeah, that's why.
roll your dexterity and larceny for me.
No, don't. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
Thank goodness.
two successes.
Oh, that is 2 successes. So you grab his gun.
God.
Awesome. Can I run after Jake now?
Yes.
Brian is chasing me with the gun.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
hiding
in a
it.
position.
I hide it. I put it in my.
So my
Right in the
Oh,
front.
this is going so sideways.
Jake, my question is: you're running. Which way are you running?
So we're standing essentially in the
So-
entryway. I'm gonna run down a hallway.
Yeah. So you are right here in the Union. There's a little alcove here. So
Okay.
if you run this way, it's a hallway that goes into
I'm gonna head
another.
down this way.
Yep. Okay. That's what I thought.
I'm gonna pin down the G-man if I can.
Okay.
Still on the ground.
Yes. Well, what do
Yep,
you?
I'm just gonna pin him down. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry.
Find your happy place.
So you're pinning him down, but are you
Hmm.
getting ready to punch him again, or you're just holding him in
thinking
place?
about throttling him until he passes out, but we'll see. For right now, I just want to make sure he's grappled and not able to act.
Quinn, what are you doing at this?
What's that?
I am so flabbergasted. So the guy's on the ground. Just
Yes. The guy is on the ground. Brian grabs his gun and falls after.
Jake has run off. What about Lurch?
He's holding the guy down at the moment.
This is all felony stuff now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We're looking at real jail time, everybody.
Hey, this is not what me as a person would do. I just want to be clear with this.
Oh wait, we're not supposed to be acting like ourselves?
But I think that given my character sheet, I think that I'm going to drop onto his chest, and I'm just going to start tooling him.
Oh snap! I did not expect that from the county.
Lord.
Okay.
Because I am my character has a problem with his temper.
Yes, that's very true. I will give you 1 extra die to your dex and brawl, and obviously your boxing specialty applies as well.
Okay. Let's see if I can roll more than 2 successes.
That'd be awesome.
If you want more dice, I think you can
Don't
spend
count
a
on it.
willpower, Josh.
What's that?
Can you spend a willpower to get a few extra dice on these actions?
can.
Or is it a
To-
success?
It's so plus 3, so you'll actually end up getting 3 extra dice.
If you want to spend one of your willpower points.
Right.
I'm
So,
going to spend one of my willpower points.
so Quinn, you are also acting within your vice. So
Yeah.
your spent willpower comes back to you immediately.
You have nerd rage.
Effectively.
Yeah.
So you don't need to mark anything, but oh wow.
9 successes.
Good lord.
Oh,
There you go.
buddy!
So
Holy snap!
you like
It's finally come in.
you basically gorilla stomp this guy.
I'm picturing myself straddling his chest like MMA style
Mhm.
and just drilling him one after another after another.
Mm-hmm. So David, you're seeing this, and you're a big dude, and you are scared. This is
Yes.
the
Correct.
most pummeling you have ever seen a human being unleash in moments, like in seconds. This is like this literally. When I said like a gorilla, this is what it looks like, and this is what the guy's face starts to look like, and chest starts to look like just blood just starts like flying everywhere. A couple of teeth go out. He's
Quinn, man, what are you doing, man? Dude, I actually try after he's done his good amount of pummeling and I recover from the shock. I'm gonna try and like get Quinn to calm down by holding him up.
So you grab him around the middle, and you like pick him up and like move him away. Quinn, you need to spend a willpower to not attack David at this point.
Oh God.
I will spend that willpower. I'll probably, I mean, in story, I'm probably like spinning around and like squaring off and ready to go with him, but I just stop myself for a second. When he sees me, like, there's probably a little splatter on my face, sweat rolling down, and like my hands are shaking and my teeth are chattering. I'm just so filled with rage.
Dude, hang in there, bro. It's cool.
Gotta go!
Be okay. I drop him.
And I grab Lurch and we just go.
Okay, so you run behind where Brian and Jake have run. So the two of you, you're running ahead of them, not by much, but still running ahead. Jake, you get, and I'm going to make a note of where you are. You get to this part of the Union, and this is
is there a lab somewhere around here?
You went to the wrong direction on the Union. So there's a lab on the left side of the Union, but.
Okay.
Where you're at is a big foyer area. There's a huge fireplace. It's called the Fireplace Lounge. And there's usually a band performing here. And right now there's nothing. It's just not a night for anything to be going on. And there are a few people milling around, and they see you run in, and then they see this guy with a gun run in, and people start screaming.
I'm trying to hide it. I didn't like wave it around like, "Hey, everybody, I got his gun." I'm gonna stuff it in my pants and pull my shirt over it.
Okay. So they see the two of you run in, and they just kind of like look over, like, "What the fuck?" And obviously, people are standing. There's a set of doors here, and people are standing there looking at the cops outside. And there's this whole scene of cops. What you know is that there's actually a doorway out of the Union up here. I don't know if you can see where I'm drawing right now.
Top right-hand corner.
Yep, and that's probably the best place for you to get if you want to get out of here.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
job, Jakey.
So
High five.
Probably as we run in,
Before I turn around,
Okay. Hold on, Jake. Go ahead.
it's after Brian runs in, I'm going to stop, turn around, and say, "Don't you ever talk from me, you sack of shit." And I'm going to then turn and continue.
Ooh, someone needs a drink.
And I'm then going to run towards the door.
Gotcha. So David and Quinn, you like actually run up to them as they're having this brief talking exchange, and then they run off.
I'm gonna take a moment to get my ankle flask.
what the fuck?
I always gotta have a drink, Andy. Eventually, I'm gonna start getting negatives. I understand that, but I need a drink.
I mean, when we get into that area, I kind of like come down. I don't run through the crowd and everything. I stop, and I'm still like breathing really hard, and my breathing's kind of stuttering, kind of like a child that's just gone through a tantrum, just like.
Like, Quinn, in through the nose, out through the mouth, man. It's gonna be okay. Hang in there, buddy.
And then I try to walk through the area rather than run.
So
I will offer Quinn my flask if he wants it.
I take it.
Shit.
All right. So the three of you kind of stop for a second and have this exchange. And this woman turns her head to you and like her eyes go wide.
Oh shit! Quinn's covered in blood.
Yep.
A little bit.
Happy Halloween! And I hold up my flask. And I put my arm around him. And I start to like stroll down the hall.
That's actually a smart thing that you did. Good for you, buddy.
I lumber like Frankenstein and monsters like that.
All right. So you guys go out through this corner of the Union. Jake, you like bust through these doors, and you're like in a back alleyway almost behind the Union. It's where they have all the delivery trucks for the cafe that's in the Union. And there's a truck standing there, and there's a dude kind of unloading stuff. He's stopped for a second. He's sitting on the back of the truck having a smoke. He just kind of looks at you strangely.
I'm going to come to my senses, stop, and wait for the other three idiots, because they're bound up in this. Their names are in the book. I have a question. In Jekyll Hall, are there any laboratories?
Yes.
Is that a dormitory? All right.
It's
I'm
strangely
going-
the science building.
What's POP
Oh.
or POP? What is that building? Underneath Jekyll Hall.
Yes, I'm trying to remember.
Okay. Nothing important.
Nothing important. We'll call it. We'll say nothing important.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to stand and wait until the three of them come up.
There's a guy
And
sitting on the truck there, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm like, we need to get somewhere.
Yes,
I
come.
still go-
In Jekyll Hall, there's my lab. Yeah, I know a place in Jekyll Hall. I've got the access card. I can get in late. It's locked. We can close the windows. Nobody's going to find us.
I think that's the plan. Let's go.
Your astrology lab?
Not the time.
Meteorology.
Not the time.
I'm an Aries.
So you guys run across the street, and as you are crossing the street, you see. I'm gonna just make a quick mark. You see all these cop cars and all these police all over this area. It's just covered, and police everywhere, cars all up and down this road, and you run across Jekyll Hall to Jekyll Hall, and you go in through the door here. Get into this lab. And it's a computer lab, basically set up specifically to run meteorological patterns.
It's a random horoscope generator.
So you're in this lab, basically, like I said, computer lab, running models, and there's a weather model going on the screen right now, and you can see it's just thunderstorms. There are no storms here yet, but storms are coming.
Oh, hey, did any of you guys notice that fog earlier? It was foggy.
Yeah, it's not new.
Speaking of weather.
Yeah. Good observation, genius. Now, go make yourself useful and close the blinds.
Yeah, all right. I'll go do that. That's actually a good idea.
This basically
shut the door.
Lab. So there's not like a sink or even a water fountain or a freaking eye wash station, anything.
Nope, wrong kind of lab.
Yeah. Is there a bathroom somewhere?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna go try to clean myself up.
Okay. Clean up. You come back.
Is his clothing stained?
It was mostly on his fist and face.
Okay, good.
I mean, if there is a little bit of splatter, I do what I can.
I want to
get our stories straight.
Are there lab coats in here?
No.
Dang it.
No, it's a computer lab.
I'm going to look through the desk.
Where are all the chemicals?
What are you looking for in the desk?
Alcohol. Drugs.
Okay.
Pretty much anything interesting, though.
All right, so you guys attacked a police officer. And
No,
we are in serious
that's-
trouble right now.
One way to put it, I guess.
I don't think that guy was a cop.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not a cop.
He was, yeah.
And
This isn't even a police
All right.
issue revolver.
what the fuck?
I found it in Jake's
What
desk.
the? Yeah, like hell you did.
Brian, you need to put that gun
Did you
down.
get that off the damn G-Man?
Yeah. So, is it can I make an intelligence check to find out, is this a police issue revolver? Now that I've gone and said it.
There's definitely no way your character would know anything about police weaponry.
I watch a lot of cop drama on Netflix.
No.
So I'm going to stick with it, though.
I know a thing or two about firearms.
Here,
Yeah, the Smith
can
&
I take a
Wesson
look at it?
9mm is definitely not. They use
yeah, like hell that's not.
They use a very different firearm for that.
I actually,
No,
my character
Jake,
has
you can't
firearm.
touch it. You can't touch
skill.
it, Jake.
I don't want to touch it. I don't want my fingerprints on that thing.
Oh, good.
Can I make a roll to see what it is?
You can. Anyone with firearms can.
Yeah. What is it? Intelligence or wits?
Intelligence and firearms.
I wouldn't know if I did.
2 successes.
Where would that be,
I got
by
2
the way?
successes.
Because I know there's shit missing on my page, but where
Yeah.
would that be?
It's under your physical skills.
Oh, weaponry?
Cannot pass a
It's
roll.
firearms, actually.
Oh, there it is, sir. I'm not zoomed in, so. Cool, I have 0 training in that.
Yep.
So,
With 2, what do I know?
So, Dave, no successes. Shame. Jake, you
The train.
you look at it and you're like, that's definitely like a police issue weapon, but not like a local police issue weapon. Probably like a state police or higher level
oh,
weapon.
like FBI?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
That is absolutely a police weapon.
I don't believe you.
So much worse.
Jake, you don't really like me anyway, so I don't trust you.
No, I don't.
Okay, let's get back to the issue at
Yeah,
hand.
that's fine.
Ryan, put down the gun. You just ejected a bullet.
Yeah,
I don't even.
that's assuming it was chambered. I'm gonna
You ever
like
shot one of those things
What,
before?
I'm trying to get the clip out.
Hey, have you ever shot? Hey, stop it!
No,
You're gonna fucking kill yourself.
Stop.
Whoa,
It down.
Whoa.
And dive on the gun.
Um,
Like it's a grenade.
Please roll your dexterity for me.
Yes.
Oh,
3.
jeez.
Oh yeah.
My word, amazing. So
I
you
can't touch it.
you're like flailing this gun around, and you actually like manage
Spinning
to
it.
like pull the magazine out, and you set it down. You like make sure there's no like round in the chamber, and you're just like, huh? How did I know how to do that? That works.
Boom, boys.
Stand
Netflix.
corrected. Okay.
I just use my forearm and push this stuff all into a drawer.
Okay.
Don't put that in my desk. I don't want that in my desk.
It's got your DNA on it now, Jakey.
We just don't, you know,
Don't
I
touch it.
into that drawer, close it, and I
Sorry,
like,
Dad.
stand in front of the drawer. I'm just like, I just don't want any of us to be touching it right now. Okay.
That's fine. We're getting it out before the night's done. I will not have that in my desk.
Show him the book.
Yeah, what book is what?
Ah, yes. Come here. You too.
What nursery rhymes are these?
There's something written to each of you,
Aww.
and so I'll show you the book.
New page liked me.
Smarter than this. That's not very nice.
Really, dude? Awesome. Put it in my pocket.
No,
The note of the book.
it's
The note,
written
the
on
note.
the book.
The note is written in the book.
Oh, I thought there were pages in. Okay.
No.
All right. I won't tear the page out.
No.
Respectful. What's the rest of the book like? I flip it open.
So it's a history, not a history book. Like it's describing an organization. Imagine those like silly Freemason sort of books, that like expose on the Freemasons. That's how this reads, and there are pictures throughout it. About page 25 is a picture of Dr. Page.
Under what
And
context?
what's the subtext?
And it says Master of the Arcanum, State University.
Huh.
I was totally going to walk away. This book was super boring until now.
Okay, I just kind of grabbed the book and I'm just like, just give me a second with this thing. I just start like speed reading through it and trying to assimilate as much of it as I can, trying to get a sense of what this organization's about, what they're exposing, all this stuff, as much information as I can.
Sure. So you immediately realize, or you pick up from going through the book, that they're an organization that collects information on the supernatural. And that's it, pretty much. They
Bunch of hooey.
collect information on the various supernatural beings, and they store it. They don't act on it. They don't hunt anything. It's just about these different parts of the organization that collect this information.
I checked my cell phone. Is it still not working?
Correct. No, the only electronics that are working are the ones in the lab.
Okay,
All right.
well, do you have a login, Jake?
Yeah, check your astrology computer. See if they're working.
Yeah, here.
Okay, why don't we Google this thing? And do you
Let's
have
take a look.
admin access?
No, just No.
Like, can you download program on here?
No. I'm just a user.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd get a Tor down and we can do some dark web looking. But guess that's not in the cards.
So I'm assuming there's like a big data bank, for lack of a better word. I don't know, server bank here.
There-
I'm gonna go start looking at it and
Okay.
comment on the low quality of components that they've gotten here. Talk about how I could get them a better deal at Radio Shack on some of this. What I'm secretly doing, though, is as an alcoholic, I know where people stash their booze, and I'm looking through this whole place looking for more booze.
So you start looking for booze, and you're all kind of like milling around. Jake's starting to log in, and you hear this voice. It's a woman's voice. She's in her late 40s, early 50s, and she just says, "I'm glad I found you."
I'm glad you found me, too.
And you all turn, and this woman with a smock, she's got a smock on,
Ugh.
or actually more like a, what would you call it? More like, words. You wear them when you're in the kitchen.
An apron?
An apron, thank you. She's got this apron on, and it's covered in paint, red paint.
Ready to paint. I look at her feet.
So she looks like she just has regular feet, but they're bare feet. And
Bare
she's
feet.
standing
Bare feet?
she's
Like
got
clawed and furry?
this no funny bare human feet, and she's got this, like, her thick black hair tied back in a ponytail, but she looks feral. She's looking at you all with this, like, sneering grin, and there's just a little bit of, like, drool kind of like pooling at the edge of her mouth.
Is this Funk?
This is Professor Funk, for those of you that know her, and all of you know her. So,
Professor Funk! Oh, I'm glad we
You're
found you.
okay. You.
Looking feisty.
Are you okay?
How did you get in here?
I can get in anywhere I need to.
That makes sense.
No,
You're Professor.
you're an art professor. You don't have access to this building.
Her arm starts, like, twisting. It actually, like, spins around upside down and pops. Her elbow pops out.
Oh, jeez.
I get a yell, Jake, get the gun and charge her.
Okay. Roll your dex and brawl.
Yeah, I'm just
Or
really
actually-
just trying to delay action by, Dex and Brawl works
Or
for me.
athletics actually would be good.
Athletics.
Yep.
And Dex.
Yes.
And I'll start getting the gun in the meantime.
Yeah, fingerprints. Now Jake's fingerprints are on the gun. We're in this together, buddy.
So Brian, like, rushes in.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you.
So Jake, you're grabbing the gun, right? And you're trying to load it
Yep,
again?
put it together.
Okay. David and Quinn, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know how many of us can get into melee, but I'll run up behind Brian just to kind of see what he's going to do and react.
Okay, Brian, like,
Fail completely.
no, you got one success. He, like, shoulder checks her and kind of, like, bounces off a little bit. So, David, you're standing right there, and he kind of just bounces off of her. You see her arm that twisted around becomes furry. Like, just hair just grows out of it in seconds.
Holy
And
shit!
these
I'm
huge
just gonna
claws.
Yeah, I'm going to react and just deck her if I can.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend the willpower because I would like to actually roll a single success tonight. Oh my goodness. So strength roll. So that'll be 12 dice.
Go for it.
Good lord.
I got a few.
Woo!
So it looks like 4 successes.
You punch her her shoulder, like, right underneath her armpit, right here, like where her arm is changing, as, like, kind of a, I need to, like, fuck up that thing that's gonna fuck me up. And her arm kind of goes up, like, ah!
Yeah, please, we can kill it.
And Quinn, what are you doing?
Well, I was gonna try to play on my virtue of hope and be like talk everyone down, but then she started changing and shit.
Yep.
So I roll in there and just as soon as like fists start flying and stuff like that, I square up and I just start going in hard. I think that's my 7 dice, right?
Yes.
Me. 2 successes.
So I don't know if you heard that,
Yep.
but that's the sound you hear as you like start to go in with your punches, Quinn.
From her or
From
from like my hands?
From her.
Whoa!
So you, Jake, you have the gun ready and you're pointing at this point.
Don't fire into melee.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to shoot. I'm not going to take a shot. I actually have some knowledge of how to shoot. I'm just going to hold it and see what happens.
Okay.
They seem to have things under control. I mean, it's just one. Dr. Funk's not that big. There's 3 big guys. They should be fine.
She's hairy though right now. Like she's turning hairy and clawy.
Well, her one arm is, and then you heard that like bone.
The one arm's turning
sound.
European.
Right. And when you hear that bone like crack, and then Quinn like takes a couple of punches, she like lurches forward, and her face contorts into like this snarling wolf's face.
I would like to run away and yell out, "It's Funkenstein's monster! Shoot it!"
And she screams.
Running actually seems like a pretty solid plan at this stage. I was hoping to Google more about the Arcanum, but I feel like we could find another terminal.
Yeah, I'm just running like deeper into the room towards Jake.
Okay.
Oh,
I want to get behind Jake. He's got the gun.
Lurch, you and me seem to be the heavies here. Are we sticking and taking this shit down, or are we backing off?
So I'm gonna reach over and push you behind me and be like, "Get back there! Get a window open! I'll hold her off." Probably.
Duck, you big idiot!
I can't.
Fuck it, I'm not leaving Lurch in the lurch.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna suggest something that
Okay.
that David would think of doing. I think. Nope. No, he wouldn't. All right. Yeah. So he pushes you behind him, and then Quinn, you're like, no, I'm not going behind you.
I duck under and just start feeding the body.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm warming up. That's what I'm doing.
So, Jake, you've got a fairly clean shot that you could take if you want to.
Shoot
I'm gonna run up.
her!
No, you know what? I'm a good shot. I can do this. So I'm gonna take the shot, and I'm gonna spend a willpower, obviously, because I'm actually not that good of a shot, but he thinks he is. So
Awesome. Welcome to my world.
just just throwing that out there. Like, I have a 1 in firearms, but the fact is I have the skill. So, all right. And it's 3 successes.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
So, and you take the shot, and this. Oh, actually, hold on a sec.
Nice.
Hey.
This shot hits her in the shoulder, and she squeals. I just wanted some extra screaming. And she's screaming, and you can see like blood is just like pouring out of this wound.
All right. At this point, I think I think it's time to back off. Now that bullets are flying over my head, I grab Lurch and just like body tackle / push, like try to get him. Come on, back off!
Swinging.
Can I open a window?
Yes. Windows open.
Over here. And I'm not going out the window, but I motion towards it.
And David, you were swinging. Were you actually like swinging to hit, or?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to roll?
Yep.
All right. There you go.
Wow.
You don't. With the negatives from being like kind of pulled back a little bit, you don't hit.
Yeah, miss. Whoosh. Okay.
And then
So,
Jake, it's up to you at this point.
Well, what does it look? Does the shot look like it's even slowed this woman beast?
She screams and there's still blood pouring out, and she's just kind of like standing there snarling. She's maybe about to bite at David.
I don't have. Well, I'm just going to start backing towards the window and hold and see what she does, see what they do, and then make a decision. I'm not going to take another shot yet.
Okay. So you all start like backing away, and she leaps. Let's see. Sorry, I'm doing some adjusting. Oh, and I fail. So she like and leaps up at Quinn, but like the shoulder that she's been shot in, like that, her arm doesn't fully come up, and she goes and drops to the ground.
Fuck this.
Shooter. Shooter.
I'm still like wrapped around Lurch's torso and just pushing him back.
You yell, David, the window.
Dave, we can't hear you.
Let's go.
I'll pick up Quinn, make for the window, and push him through. Just
Can I get a Wilhelm scream for that?
Yes.
And I start bodily lift as best as I can. Just gonna bodily lift everybody up and out the window.
You don't. No, I will.
Jake, what are you doing? Or are you? Oh, David, you're throwing Jake out
I'm
also.
not going to let him bodily lift me
Brian
out the
is
window.
next. Yeah.
I have a gun.
Yeah, the guy with the gun gets.
I
to
have a
spend
gun.
longer.
Don't.
Yeah, keep her at bay.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stand
So
by
I'll wait
the
until
window
everyone's.
until...
What's she doing? Is she?
She's starting to menace toward you, but she's moving really slowly right now.
I'm not going out the window until Jake is like ready to come out the window.
Okay.
So he'll be in arm's reach.
Then I'll get out the window. She's coming slowly.
You're not
I
going
don't
to
have
shoot her?
an unlimited supply of ammo.
Shoot her, Jake. Shoot her.
I don't have an unlimited supply of ammo. No.
All right. So you all jump out the window.
No. Screw you guys.
I get to start yelling for the cops.
Oh, we got to get to my truck. Come on.
I
Okay.
literally just shot Professor Funk, and you're calling the cops over.
No, we're going to my truck.
Werewolf.
Let's go.
Let's just get out of here.
All right. We can go to my house.
No.
It's big.
Truck.
I'd rather not go under the bridge. Thank
My
you very much.
1990 rusted out Toyota 4Runner is parked out in my as well. So.
My Civic is just over there. It's got a spoiler and dragons.
Did you guys hear that?
Of course it does. No.
Okay.
I got a bunch of stuff in the truck we could use. We're taking the truck. Oh!
That sounded like more than one.
That comes from outside.
Oh, yeah.
Back inside.
Nope. Truck.
Good.
Run to the parking lot. Just run.
Where is the parking lot?
The parking lot is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me draw.
Is that POP?
Is up here.
Up where?
Oh, right there. Nice.
Here, just-
Oh, beautiful.
Super handy.
You're right next to the parking lot, actually, and David's truck is right there.
Big truck. Get in.
Is there room enough in this truck for all of us?
If you jump in the back.
Get in the back. Brian can get in the back.
Is my Civic here?
Whoever's got the gun gets in the back.
Yeah, Jake.
Brian, you would have parked your Civic down near Golden Performing Arts Center, actually. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll get in the back with Jake, and I'll wink at him. Like, you're stuck with me,
Great.
buddy.
I guess I'm riding shotgun.
So you guys jump into the truck. Where are you going?
Go to my house. It's big. Does anyone else actually have house listed in their equipment?
Mm-mm.
No.
All right, go to my house.
Near the Downey. All right, yep. So I guess we'll go to his house.
I'll give him like a rough estimate of where it is. Is there anything in the back that I can use as a weapon? A shovel, anything?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what?
There are. Yes, I've got bolt cutters and a box of junk you can rifle through. It just says box of junk.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that box of junk. So bolt cutters?
Yep.
Yeah, I can swing those. I'll grab that.
They're the big bolt cutters too, so you can definitely swing those.
All right.
That's for industrial purposes. Oh. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna turn to Jake and be like, Jakey, you circumcised? Huh?
I will shoot you. I do not care. I will spend a bullet on you.
Go drive. Shit, drive.
So you drive off.
Yeah, peel out. Yeah.
Go, go, go!
You drive like away from the university, and as you do so, you're just seeing like cop cars, like even more. Like, where are all these cops coming from? They're probably every cop in the state showing up at the moment.
Sweet.
And you're driving up these side roads, and you see these. You're like driving as quickly as you can. You start seeing these glowing eyes at the edge of the road.
Holy shit!
Just like ah!
Shit, there goes my plan.
You pull into Brian's house, though. It's a couple, like some distance away from these weird glowing eyes, and for a moment, you all like take a breath.
So just so you know, it is in fact a large house. It's a 7-bedroom house.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, man. I pull out my big ring of keys that's attached to the chain.
Grab the
Start
box.
rifling through them. The box?
Bring it in. Yeah.
Jake, grab the box. And I go to open the door.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'll take
His
me
house,
like
I'll grab the box.
2 or 3 keys before I get the right one. Because I got lots of old keys on here.
So you, so you guys. Oh, sorry. There's some other thoughts that I'm having right now as you're doing this. You're you unlock the doors and you get everyone inside.
All my roommates are gone, so
You don't have roommates.
This place
I don't?
stinks to shit.
I figured I'd probably have like 8 or 9 roommates.
This
but
is
all right.
your house.
I live here by myself.
You live here by yourself.
Is it nice inside?
It is beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
It's
What the-
All right, make yourselves at home. Close the doors. Pull the blinds.
You get willed this place or some shit?
Did you steal this house?
I'm going to steal the whole house, Jake. Come on. Be serious. I'm going
I
to the
believe
fridge.
you.
Actually, I'm going to the liquor cabinet.
pull out a big
Bring
bottle
me
of
something.
liquor.
What? I poured Jake a drink.
Yeah, we all need one.
Yeah,
you
I
all
just shot someone.
are like sitting around taking like
Something.
holding these snifters and taking a few drinks, and then you hear this whimper.
Brian, tell me you have a half dog hybrid out there.
Not since I last checked.
No?
And that's
Okay.
My
Yeah,
neighbor's kind of kooky.
that's where we're gonna end the game.
High Level Games theme music is provided by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com.